What's up YouTube? And we're here with my first back on YouTube video. So today I will be showing you how to do 2 braids. So the products I'll be using today is Equal Styler Gel, Cantu Leave-In Conditioner, Cantu Daily Moisturizer, and Amila Oil. I recommend these products. They're really good for your hair. And so what you want to do first is, well, if you have a ponytail and you take out your ponytail, I try to make it the most natural state. Then you can either put your products in first or you can comb it out first. So today I'll be using my pick, or you can use a wide tooth comb. So what you want to do is hold your roots and comb out your ends first. And make sure it's evenly combed out. And do that for your whole head, because you don't want to have breakage when you're braiding your hair. As you can tell, I've had that ponytail in for like a couple days. But it's okay. And you definitely, if you have hair like mine's, well, usually my hair's not like this, but if you have hair so, I sometimes use this comb to part my hair down the middle, or you can use a comb like this with a point on the end and you part like that. I think it's kind of easier to grip this and do it like this down the middle, but you can still do it either way. So I'll try. First you want to line it up with your nose, and then you want to go all the way up. And what you do is just push down a little bit and start parting. Once you can't see the part no more, you separate the hair. Comb down the hair on the sides a little bit, just so it'll stay in place. And then after that, you look for your part, put the point on the part, and go all the way down to the middle, to the back of your the neck. After you do that, you separate the hair and put one side in the ponytail. Use ponytails like these with no little metal things on that on them, because they can pull out your hair. If you have longer hair, I recommend putting it in like a bun so it'll stay on that side and won't come to this side. Then what you want to do is just comb out the hair to make sure it's not knotty and nappy. And you should be able to get through it evenly all the way around. I'm gonna use my pick because it's just easier for me to get my hair through, and pick on both sides so I don't have to keep going back and forth. Okay, so after that, you can use some of this moisturizer. I already put this in my hair, so I'm not gonna do it again. But you can use some of this moisturizer, depending on how dry your hair is, and you put it in your hair. Start at your ends and go up to the roots and comb. Then you want to do the same thing with the skin too. After you've evenly distributed with the comb, you want to take some of your oil and put it in your hair, but not a lot, just a little. I have already done this. Then, after that, you take your Eco Styler gel, and this does not really flake up, but sometimes if you use a little bit too much, it starts to get to that point. So what you want to use is like a little dab like this and rub it in your hand. If you really want it to be slick, put the gel at the roots from your part that you parted. And do the same for the other side so it goes up with that. And you want to do that all the way around. Okay, so after you get done putting it all in your hair, you want to take a soft bristle brush. So then you'll go like this, holding the hair as you're brushing down. And do the same for the other side. Okay, now here comes the tricky part. I do it this way. Some people can just braid it, but I like to, so it'll be tighter at the beginning. I like to part from the part all the way to like the front of your head, like this, especially with two braids. What you want to do is part this into 3 parts and try to make them even as possible. So 1, 2, 3. Then what you want to do is with these fingers, you go behind the middle part and grab this part and then pull. So now you have 2 parts in this hand and 1 part in this hand. Then you want to do that and vice versa. Have this, your pointer finger, go behind the middle part and pull. And you want to do that all the way to the end of your head. Like so. And as you're going, if it's not going through, then you separate your parts to make sure they're not nappy as you're going through, because once that happens, then it's going to get harder and harder to braid down because of it being tangled up. And as you keep doing this, and don't let go, as you keep doing this down your head, you'll start to see it form. And you want to make sure you have a nice grip on the hair. Okay, So you want to braid, then you'll just keep doing that until you have no more hair left in the part. And sometimes if you put a little bit too much of the moisturizer, then you won't be able to grip the hair. So make sure you're putting enough for your hair. Not a lot, not too little, just enough. And then once you get to the end, you keep doing that, braiding down. And if you're like me and like to switch over so your arms are down and won't have to hold them up all the time, you just switch it over, grab the part with the one, and go like that. And you braid all the way down. Then once you do that, if you like rubber bands, sometimes they can snag your hair, but if you like rubber bands, you leave this little part out and you put a rubber band around it. Or you can use your gel, just a little bit, and twist the ends of the hair to make sure they're sealed. And then, like so, you have your braid. Thank you for watching my video. Comment, subscribe, and that's how you do a braid.